Good evening, everyone. Vlad here. It is Saturday, October 13th, 2018. The Colorado Avalanche are home for hockey night in Colorado against Canada, or however they're calling it tonight. Anyhow, this is the Burgundy Rainbow pregame show. Coming up on tonight's broadcast, we will recap the Avalanche's two-game road trip in Columbus and against the Buffalo Sabres. We'll preview tonight's contest against Calgary Flames, and we'll take a brief look ahead when the Avs hit the road coming up starting next week. Saying a quick shout out to Patty Olson on the YouTube comment stream. Thanks for joining. Great to be in here. So Tuesday night, the Avalanche went to Columbus to face the Blue Jackets at Nationwide Arena. And outside of Nathan MacKinnon, there was essentially nothing else that happened for the Avs, as they ended up losing that game by a score of 5-2. It was largely a forgettable performance. Nathan MacKinnon got the first Avs goal. Carl Soderberg ended up getting the second goal for the Avs on the power play. And that's about it. It was all Columbus after that. The Avalanche would have a much better performance against the Buffalo Sabres on Thursday night, defeating the Sabres and number one pick in the 2018 draft, Rasmus Dahlin, by a score of 6-1. Goals were scored in this order by Tyson Jost, Colin Wilson, Carl Soderberg, Nathan MacKinnon, Alex Kerfoot, and Nathan MacKinnon again. Gregor Jens joining us on the YouTube channel. Thanks for being a part of the broadcast all the way out from Sweden. Coach Bednar was definitely not very pleased with the Avalanche's performance on Tuesday in Columbus, so the Avs did have a very nice bounce-back game against the Sabres. Several different guys got on the board. Jost had his first of the season. Soderberg and Wilson had their third of the season each, and Nathan MacKinnon leading the way with his fourth and fifth goal, respectively. Kerfoot getting his first goal of the season as well. The Avs were actually outshot in that game by just one, 31-30. But a dominant performance. I know we're barely a week and a half into the season right now, but let's take a look at the standings right now in the Central Division, just because it's fun. Right now, tied at the top with 6 points each are the Avs leading the way, followed by Nashville and followed by Chicago. Nashville and the Avs have the exact same record, a 3-1 record, but the Avs take first place based on goal differential. Chicago right behind both of them with a 2-0 record right now. They are the only undefeated team in the division right now. They have played 4 games. Right behind them are the Dallas Stars with a 2-1 record. Right behind them, the Winnipeg Jets with a 2-2 record. Right behind them are the Minnesota Wild with a 1-1-2 record. And bringing up the rear, the St. Louis Blues with a 1-1-1 record and 3 whole points to show for it. And Lauren Gardner is on the Pepsi Center PA tonight. She has announced the Avs' arrival onto the ice. So we've got our eye in the sky tonight. I'm hoping it was looking crisp. It's looking clear. Patty Olson giving me the thumbs up from his location. That's fantastic. Glad everything is looking great. mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Calgary Flames are here in town. They sport a 2-2-0 record. They are in 4th place in the Pacific Division. Gregor Jens saying that the video quality just went downhill. To paraphrase. Well, hopefully it improves. I am trying to stay as perfectly still as possible. Petty Olson, awesome. Glad it's still manageable. I'll take manageable. What else is manageable tonight? How about an Avalanche victory? Trying to get some of my game notes here. I'm just reading the preview from the NHL app. It would appear that the Flames are going to give their goalie Rittich, hope I'm pronouncing that right, his first career start. So the Avs are going up against a brand new rookie to the Flames. Mike Smith apparently getting the night off. Of course, things kind of went a little sideways for the Flames last year. Missing the playoffs after making that big trade for Travis Hamonic. So, in true Flames fashion, why not double down? They made a huge offseason trade with the Carolina Hurricanes, bringing in Noah Hanifin. They signed James Neal, formerly of the Vegas Golden Knights. James Neal is garbage, but now he's Flames garbage. He's no longer Vegas garbage. Speaking of garbage, the Flames last played on Thursday night in a 5-3 loss to the St. Louis Blues. David Rittich, the rookie goalie that I just spoke of earlier, came in relief of Mike Smith. He made eight saves in the third period. Of course, this Flames roster boasting the likes of Matthew Tkachuk, Mark Giordano, Sam Bennett. And also speaking of defenseman known as Travis Hamonic, he will not be playing tonight. He has a facial fracture, so he is out of the lineup. Scratches for the Flames include Michael Frolik, Anthony Peluso, and Dalton Prout. Over on the Avs side of things, Sven Andrighetto will be out of the lineup, of course, still missing time with his lower body injury. Mark Barberio will be our roster will look a little something like this. Top line, of course, remains unchanged. Nathan McKinnon, Gabe Landeskog, and Mikko Rantanen. Our second line is Tyson Joe centering Alex Kerfoot and Colin Wilson. Our third line, Big Carl Soderberg centering Matt Nieto, he of Long Beach. And fourth line being centered by the one and only JT Compher, centering Slav Kamenev and Matt Calvert. On defense, top pairing of Sam Girard and Eric Johnson. Second pairing, Ian Cole and Tyson Berry in third pair. Nikita Zezemis. Starting in goal tonight for the Avalanche will be Semyon Varlamov. Phil Grubauer will be backing him up. We did get, as our latest on the stream said, Sven Andrighetto was doing some skating today in a regular jersey, so his lineup is imminent. Could be against the one of the West Coast teams in the main East Coast teams coming up that the Avs will be facing next week. After tonight, the Avs hit the road for they will be in face the Rangers on Tuesday night. After that, they will head across the river to the Prudential Center to face the New Jersey Devils. From there, they will down to North Carolina to face the Hurricanes in Raleigh, and they will wrap up the trip Monday night in the city of brotherly love to rematch against the Philadelphia Flyers before returning home to face the Tampa Bay Lightning on the 24th. About 7.5 minutes before the end. Now would be a pretty good move. Sorry, I lost my place for a minute. There we go. We're going to talk about the Avalanche. This was a Burgundy Rainbow staple last season. We've brought it back. We've made a couple of changes. This is now a weekly challenge instead of a game day challenge. So this game is going to be the last time people can participate in this week's game-winning cold challenge. Our questions have been curated by the one and only C-Mill. It is important to be a part of this as soon as the challenges come out. Otherwise, you're going to be losing points. That are as follows. Get the game-winning goal tonight against the Flames. How many points will Nathan MacKinnon score this week? A drop menu to select which of the following players will have the most penalty minutes during the week. And a selectable menu of which following Avs will have a point during the week. 1 point for a correct guess, 1 point taken away for incorrect guesses. Fill out the form at burgundyrainbow.com. And have some fun. Patty Olson, that the March of Gladness that I did last season is better than the game-winning goal challenge. Don't tell Seaman. But yes, you did get the patch, so... And who knows, I may have some prizes available this season for some fun giveaways. Patty Olson saying, C. Millfield is Ginchep in the Vegas game last year. I'm not sure if he went to that game. I know that I was there. TV was there. Rudo was there. Speaking of Rudo, his Avalanche review of the previous contest against the Buffalo Sabres is available to watch on burgundyrainbow.com. Check it out. Great recap. Of course, you can follow him at Avalanche Review on Twitter. You can follow her at AvsBR blog. Rudo is our resident Colorado Eagles eye in the sky. The Eagles are playing tonight against the Avalanche Rampage. They were victorious last night in San Antonio, winning by a score of 2-1. I don't have the most recent reports, but last I saw, San Antonio had a 1-0 lead over the Eagles when I last checked. Getting some feedback from the Burgundy Rainbow GDP chat. It's a little bit wonky. I apologize for that. I really wish Pepsi Center would bump up its Wi-Fi to what it was last season. Trying my best with my mobile hotspot. Doing the best I can for you. So maybe by the time that the Avalanche return to face the Tampa Bay Lightning, they can install a couple of Wi-Fi repeaters in the building. And we'll be back to our great streaming capacity that we had last year.
Just like right.
But I'm still trying to come up with some other ideas that we could use for the pregame show. In case the video is going to be this bad for warm-ups, I'm trying to figure it out. Patty Olson saying the buffering makes me sound like Kathleen from Clone Wars. I wonder if that's the bass that you're hearing. Could be both. So 90 seconds to go before warm up, and we can go ahead and wrap things up here. Again, I thank you all for watching and putting up with our lackluster video quality. Hopefully we can get some improvement on that. Again, I'm glad. Thank you for watching the Burgundy Rainbow pregame show here on our YouTube channel. We're continuing conversation on tonight's contest against contest Calgary Flames. Head to burgundyrainbow.com. Join the Burgundy Rainbow Discord and head to the GDT channel. I will be back with the Burgundy Rainbow postgame show at the conclusion of tonight's contest, which will probably be around midnight local time, because we're starting at 8 o'clock for puck drop, thanks to it being a Hockey Night in Canada game. So all you Night Owls, be on the lookout for that later tonight. And because it's also an 8 o'clock start, it's almost guaranteed it's going to be a game that's going to go into an overtime and the shootout, because I need to be up early and I need sleep. Probably because that's just the way it works. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, thank you for watching. Have fun in the Discord. And until you do again and speak to you again at the end of tonight's game, let's go Avs.
Well, I just it's understood.